Here in America, we've all heard of the Day of the Dead. We have a general idea of kind of what it is. We think it kind of has to do with Halloween. It's around the same time of the year. Um, we see the skulls and the paintings, all the funky costumes and flowers. But I want to do this speech to give everyone some information on what it really is and what it's supposed to represent. Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is somewhat known as the Mexican version of Halloween because of the time of the year and the costumes. But the truth is, they're very different. You see, where Halloween is supposed to be a dark night with scary costumes and bring out fear and terror with all the haunted houses and scary costumes, where the Day of the Dead is actually meant to be happy and bring life affirming joy. The theme of the holiday is death, which is a little creepy, but to the point but the point is to demonstrate love and respect for deceased loved ones. According to National Geographic, the Day of the Dead is a tradition that started in Mexico with the Aztecs, who considered mourning the dead to be disrespectful. They wanted to celebrate their people's lives instead. So, what occurs during the Day of the Dead? The Day of the Dead is a 2 day explosion of color. People in cities throughout Mexico put on funky makeup and costumes, hold parades and parties, sing and dance, and make offerings to past loved ones. The most familiar symbol of Dia de los Muertos may be the calaquis and calaveras, which are the skulls and the skeletons I referred to earlier, the ones that are just everywhere during the holiday, which appear in candied sweets, as parade masks, as dolls. Calaquis and calaveras are almost always portrayed as enjoying life, often in fancy clothes and entertaining situations. Marigolds are the most common flower that we see everywhere during this holiday. They add to the explosion of color. Why marigolds? It is believed that the spirits of the dead visit the living during the celebration. Marigolds guide the spirits to their altars using their vibrant colors and scent. Marigolds, or flowers in general, also represent the fragility of life. A common sight to see on the Day of the Dead the common sight to see during the Day of the Dead celebrations are family members putting their deceased family member favorite meal on the altar. Other offerings include pan de muerto, which is the bread of the dead, and sugar skulls. According to the Mexic Art Museum, the Day of the Dead is even more popular in Mexico than ever before. It is even traveling abroad now, so other countries are seeing what they're doing there and they want to celebrate just the people's lives rather than having sad moments and making moments worse. They want to celebrate it and have fun with it instead. It is easy to get confused with all the unordinary costumes and makeup that we are not used to seeing here in our culture, and it seems kind of creepy. But the truth is, the Day of the Dead is actually a beautiful holiday. It gives people a chance to celebrate life and remember loved ones that they haven't seen in a long time. It gives them a chance to look back in memories and all the great times they shared with their deceased family members. I find it amazing how a culture can take something as horrible and frightening as death and turn it into a 2 day celebration of life. That is the information I wanted to share on the Day of the Dead. Hopefully you learned something from it and got a little insight on their culture. Thanks.